All right, we are live. So, while we get situated, and since it's Lex's birthday, they have requested.
I think this is the song we played when I was shit face on this cast one time.
You did.
Rockin' tunes.
Where the girls go wild and the boys play hard, and you need a little more than just a radio. Wake up for regulations, and I warn you, son, only come to have fun. We don't take kindly to serious, so leave your troubles at the door, unless you want some in here. Welcome to my house, buckle up tight. Everybody sing and drinks and laughs and get tight. It's a country music, a little soul, it's a rock and roll. Rodeo at all time, a red horse sitting around. Everybody's dancing, grooving, and getting on down. So before you come in here with some kind of attitude, you better read the house rules. Around 11 o'clock when the front door locks and the boys start raising the bottle. Where the girls do the thing with the Mardi Gras beads, and you know they're gonna show them if they got them. No matter what your story, a good time is mandatory.
No, the sinners is don't just the women. They can go wherever they want to.
Welcome to my house, buckle up tight. Everybody sings and drinks and laughs and gets high. It's a country.
Man, I love the song.
I know you do. Why is my camera all jittery?
Everybody's dancing, grooving, and getting on down. So before you come in here with some kind of attitude, you better read the house rules.
And I was just staring off at my new projector secondary screen so that way I have the chat up. I have a projector with a secondary screen off on a wall.
Very.
Oh,
My camera's glitchy.
I'm sorry. You might want to just rejoin. That's usually my solution to that. It may even require restarting your computer.
Oh wait, hang on. I gotta use your solution.
Actually, you haven't been. I don't think I've been on here since I got the soundboard with y'all.
There we go.
That worked. Yeah, I see.
Already off to a fantastic start.
Chaotic as usual. I'm so
And that's
hot.
the world of live streaming. It's the world of glitches and being verbally assaulted.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I am blushing now. Thank you very much.
Of course. That's
Yeah, keep the wallet I made for it.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, let me lower it. There you go. Try my best to get it, but
yeah. Katie
Yeah.
was
that's
part
a-
of your surprise.
I love making lyric art, so any song I can make it.
So, hello.
It's pretty
Well-
lit. I said tonight was gonna be lit already on the Facebook, so there you go.
I know you did.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of Films and Fans with Kaylee. We got birthday girl Alex. And as part of our surprise, we have Katie on as well.
Hey, everybody.
And We invited Perry on too.
Yes. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Alex. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you.
That's why I got these birthday kazoos going on today.
Hip hip hooray!
This is the first time on this show. If you're just seeing this show for the first time with me on, or at least the second time I've been on this show, and this is the first time with the soundboard. So that's what this additional audio is and where it's coming from.
Yes, Perry's all fancy with his soundboard.
I'm happy about it. Dude, it's the audio routing. That's the issue. It's not once you get the board, there's $250 of equipment, but then it's a mess to figure out. Audio routing. It took me a month to get that hashed out.
So before we get into the episode we're going to be talking about, I'd like to thank
Warning.
something.co.org.
Oh,
Yes, this is.
for film people, right? You gotta watch the AFC East by NAFCO. I already have the effects for that on there.
Thank our electrical consultants, West PA Systems.
That's my bit for West PA Systems. I already have one. That's the thing.
And if you want to support the podcast, you can go on our Ko-Fi page at Homes and Fandoms, and you can buy.
Ko-Fi.
Yes. Look who's joining us.
Damn it.
Lex.
No pretzel effect.
Son of a bitch. This is my boyfriend.
Hi, Nico.
Damn it, Nico!
If that's where you're going with the sentiment, I'm just picking up your sentiment. I don't know him. Hi, Nico.
Yay!
And that's his nickname for me is Pretzel.
Oh, okay. I thought I don't have anything that's a pretzel effect. Couldn't accent that one. And so I just to go off of your sentiment, which was negative, so it got.
2 months.
Oh, this is off to a horrible
Oh,
start.
wow. We're off to a hell of a start today. Jesus Christ.
I guess we all took our green
Warning.
pills today.
Yeah. Oh, Christ. So, the episode we're going to be talking about, the second Leverage, Season 1 finale, the second David job.
Hip hip hooray!
Yay. Yes. Little bittersweet as we're getting little bittersweet as we'll be finishing season 1 of Leverage, but don't fret. We still have 4 more seasons to go. Yes.
Yay.
Yes, it's called the second David job. And in this episode summary, which in part 2 of the season 1 finale, the team goes back together to finish the job they started and once and for all take down Ian Blackpool and take Sterling down a peg. Someone just fucking knocking on the door.
Sterling.
Carrie,
Sterling.
I
say,
don't
"Don't tell me
know.
how
There's
to-"
somebody knocking on your door. Oh man, I lost. Oh, there's my.
that just fucking scared me.
I had to find it.
It could be just somebody banging a bag. Okay, I'll keep it down.
Being in the back. You just got people in the back, like behind that corner where it gets all dark in there. Are you
No.
keeping people back there?
No, there's a
Behind?
doors
Oh, off the camera where we can't see. Oh, you're.
doors down that way, and I think I just got. I don't know. Somebody knocked. I don't know if anybody knocked on the door. I don't know. That just
Yeah, they
scared me. Okay. Back to what we're doing. So, in part 2 of the season 1 finale, the team comes back together to finish the job they started and once and for all take down Ian Blackpool and take Sterling down a peg. The tension's high and
Sterling.
trust broken. Sterling.
We all hate him.
Well,
He's got a very punchable face.
Lovable.
Yes, he does.
He's a lovable bastard. And to
True.
be fair, the only reason he pulls it off is because it's Mark Shepard playing him.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's like we all want to punch Crowley and punch Sterling at the same time.
Yes. Throat punch.
Oof.
Rock, paper, scissors, throat punch. I win.
Yeah, the attempted tie and trust broken, the team must learn to work together again to get revenge and payback. So the director for this episode is Mr. Dean Devlin.
I'm very happy.
Yes, Mr. Dean Devlin.
Yes.
And writers for this episode are John Rogers and Chris Downey. So we get the OG
The
trio.
dynamic trio.
We get
The
OG
dynamic trio. I love them together
Yeah.
because when they come together to create an
I
episode,
found the other
it's
half of my ring.
crazy.
It's over this way on the floor.
That's funny.
It's like,
Oh, a half a
Broke
ring?
it.
I told you I broke it.
Darn.
So we open very, very hot with Ian Blackpool pointing a gun at Nate, asking where they are. Of course, Sterling's yelling at everyone to clear the room, and he gets Maggie out of there. And she's kind of looking in shock a bit, I would say.
Yep.
But Nate,
Shock and confusion.
yeah, and maybe a little bit of fear too. Nate, cold stares right at Blackpool, and it's like, "Are you here to kill me, Ian?" As Blackpool cocks the hammer on the gun. Oh my God, Barry!
The power of dual screen. That's why I can just look up and work it.
Yeah.
No. Nico, ignore him. Don't
Well,
answer
Michael
that.
Gaffner is a huge fan, and I tagged him in it. He's he's one of the people that helps out with production actually in the background of things.
Yeah. So, what I
I just
love
knew
about
this
the
was, I knew this
yeah.
was gonna be crazy. I just knew
Yeah.
it was gonna be crazy, but not this crazy. Look.
Yeah. What I love though about this scene is we get the reversal of this in the last episode where Nate's the one pointing the gun at Blackpool and he ends up basically killing her.
Oh, Nico, I also agree. I have not eaten many Austrian foods myself, but Michael Gaffner, when he checks this out, he'll pipe in about them for sure. I guarantee you.
Sorry, I keep checking the Twitter stream because
Yeah.
I might as well mention this. So some shenanigans happened earlier today.
Oh.
Yep.
Ooh.
So earlier today, Dean Devlin was on a different podcast talking about his new show, The Ark. So I thought it'd be interesting if I watched it while I was at work, and I would comment as
Sound like a great employee.
on my YouTube. I got my work done. I
To be
was
fair,
on-
she was on her break, so a break.
really wasn't.
One of.
I really
Well-
Sorry. Anyways, I was commenting under the Film Sopranos with Kaylee YouTube page, and one of the bits, one of the things I'd commented was how like him interacting with his fans was why he was one of my favorite directors. And the guy, the host of the podcast, had read it off. And Dean was like, "Oh, thank you, Kaylee." And it's actually like speaking of films and fans of Kaylee is actually like a really good really fun podcast, and it's worth checking out.
It's like,
And
they're
I
like, she
may
does great work, and I'm like, I was freaking out when she sent me the video clip. I was like,
I saw it live, so I'm in my freaking go area doing my work.
Goy
And all of a
area?
sudden, I see Dean.
Okay.
All of a sudden, I hear Dean talking about that, and I was like, "Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!" Loud. Of course,
No, in the yeah, it took me a second to realize you're just like in there. I'm going, holy shit!
I'm like shaking. So yeah, that's why I keep checking, because I have
funny.
no idea
and then
what.
oh, that wasn't even the funny part. She was messaging me while I was at freaking work, finishing up.
I figured you were
and
at work. I was waiting. I was waiting.
I was on my break. I clicked on it. It's like, no way, no way, and I clicked on it. Yeah, that was my exact reaction. I was shaking, and then and then she sent me the video clip of a little snippet of it. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm deceased. You're talking to my ghost right now.
Yeah, and then she sent it to me in my main server that I have, and I watched it like not even maybe 20, 40 so minutes ago, and I was like, oh my god, I was dying.
We've made it.
You're talking about your Discord server, Katie?
Yeah, I have a Discord server called Fandom Central, and it basically is for every fandom you could possibly name.
Okay.
All the, like literally the alphabet just keeps on going. Like, but it's
Oh,
also
really?
a LGBTQ friendly server as well. So there's multiple roles for all identities.
That's
Sounds
funny,
awesome.
too. It is.
It actually used to be a supernatural server, and then I turned it into a fandom one. So people who were in there previously got to see it switch from like 180, and it was really
I'll
cool.
admit, I just recently joined it.
Well,
but-
you're a level 7, so it works.
Mhm.
So are you? Do you have things like so for fan? You mean any kind of possible like thing? So do you have like a Fallout section, for instance?
Not so much. It's really like there's a whole gaming chat. Like there's a whole just channel
Okay.
for gaming related. So like that whole
Okay.
feed is like dedicated to that. And then there's also forums you can use for it. And then like as far as like channels, like it's every possible TV show and either book fandom or movie
Movie.
fandom.
Okay.
So like Marvel,
Franchise,
Arrowverse.
Star Wars, yeah.
Star Trek.
yeah.
Okay,
That was
got
also
you. Well,
recently
because
added.
NAFCO here, you got the logoing behind, and that's part of this show's branding. We have one of the productions is Awesome and Cool Name, which is a spoof on Star Trek and general sci-fi from the 40s and 50s era there. So I'm just that's part of why I was wondering if you had Star Trek. So plug Awesome
yeah,
and Cool Name,
I
which
immediately
I
realized,
unplugged my
wait a minute,
headphones.
I have Star Wars. Oh, totally forgot about Star Trek. So I immediately added in instantly. So it's like any role possibly could be added quite instantly. I have to kind of keep an eye on the roles because I'm hitting the 220 range at the moment. So there's a lot of roles.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime I can, I try to ask my members to merge roles. So Kaylee came
I
up
named
with
one of
being
them.
Devlin's children for all the Leverage and Almost Paradise and Librarian roles. So
Devlin's Children. I like that one.
Well, I
it
mean,
got a crack out of the whole server.
I mean,
Everyone
we call
was
him
cracking
Dad
up.
Devlin. I call him
it
Dad
was
Devlin.
funny. In the podcast, what was funny is he talked about how like when he was doing like Independence Day, everyone calling him the kid. Like, oh, here's the kid. And then when he did like Leverage, like when he was doing Stargate and Independence Day, everyone kept calling him the kid. And then when he did like Leverage and Librarians, it was like the dad. And now that he's on the arc, or he's doing the arc, he made a joke that it was like he's grandpa.
Grandpa Devlin.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I mentioned this several times in our trio group chat of Dad Devlin, jokingly, and then yeah,
That happened. So let's actually get back to the episode we're supposed to be talking about, shall we?
I love chaos. It's so much fun.
Well, if you like that kind of chaos, how about we start with this kind of chaos? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alex. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. See, look, I told you. Damn it, Nico! Stop it with the pretzel.
No shit. No shit. I have chocolate pretzel ice cream.
Oh my god, now I want one.
Oh, chocolate pretzel ice cream. I dig it. Sweet and salty is a fun combo.
Why did I think of Parker and Hardison when you said chocolate and pretzel?
Well, I mean, Aldous Hodge does call himself sexual chocolate. There was an audio commentary joke in like this one
Yes.
season of the audio commentary where every time he'd come on screen, he'd say sexual chocolate.
Yep.
Huh.
Ugh.
I'm quoting him.
Yeah, I got you. It's still weird.
I know. That's Aldous for
He's
you.
making DC bucks right now. He can say whatever the fuck he wants. Okay, let's get back to this before I lose my mind anymore.
Again.
Shut up. So, after that
Love
very
me.
hot. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Damn it, I already know.
So, back to the episode, we flash back to 3 days prior. So, after that very hot opening, we flash back to 3 days prior. There are Blackwell's in a meeting, and he introduces Sterling as his new VP of IYS. I'm Jones. Which I think there was a. Hey, don't break the stuffy.
Make me. Okay, I'm gonna be gentle with this one because this is the one that my boyfriend gave me.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
And he got onlookers.
Everyone.
I'm
What is that
confused.
supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean, mister?
Where are you
Explain
even
yourself.
seeing that? I'm not even seeing that in my. Oh, now it shows up. Weird. I had a delay on my end on that. You're good.
Oh Jesus! I think there was a joke also going around that like IYS means like the acronym IYS means insure your shit.
I think I've heard
Yes,
about
Yeah,
yes, I've heard that.
I know. So from oh
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
that
We
makes
can
sense.
go where.
Oh, okay.
That's a song
that makes
from
sense.
Perry's Hey Listen from Ocarina of Time, you're saying?
Maybe.
Hey, listen.
Oh, I remember
not-
now. I don't know why you just hit me. You said Ocarina of Time. and I was
Yes.
thinking like Zelda.
Yeah, that's what it's
Oh.
from. It's the fairy, Navi.
Yes. The most annoying.
Yeah, that's what this is. But I'm not sure. We can go where we want. Men with hats, I think something like that. Oh, from
I mean-
versus Austrian versus Australia. Is that what you're trying to say? I guess I don't know. I'm a little lost now.
Yeah.
Nico,
Okay, we're
you've
moving
kind of
on.
lost me.
We're moving.
I'm starting
on.
to think he thinks Austria is Australia, which is a common thing.
I mean, they have similar letters.
It's one
Right.
letter off. Well,
Basically.
Austria, Australia. It's like, yeah,
A couple
two
letters. off.
letters. Yeah.
So,
Hey, listen.
thank you. So, yes, we also find out in this that it's been 3 months since the last episode, where they had to basically destroy their offices.
Yes, Austrian, indeed. Are you saying men with hats? Oh, men with hats. Now I'm thinking, no, men at work is what I'm thinking of versus Austria because they're an Australian band. I don't know what you mean by men with hats now. Now, the further we go, the more confused I get.
What segue did we go down?
I don't know.
Me just eating my garden sausage dip.
Listen.
Can we get back on the main road, please?
I'm trying.
I know, that's what I keep trying to do.
Hey,
to
listen.
not yell because I don't know what the hell that knock was earlier, and I'm scared now that it was my neighbor. So,
Not helping.
not helping. Because as we find out, it's been basically
Men
3
without
months since the
hats,
last
safety
episode.
dance, yes. Oh, dude. Okay, so now
Wait.
Nico's interrupting further, but yes, the safety dance we actually played at NAFCO's Rock and Reel Festival last, I want to say in November. Or no, sorry, no, in September in our Rock and Reel show. Oh, you weren't there for that, Kaylee. At Rock and Reel in September last year. So, because you had already moved down to Pittsburgh at that time. So you missed that we closed it out with the safety dance. So I appreciate you bringing up the safety dance, Nico.
Okay. I don't want to know what that is, so I'm not gonna ask.
Oh, it's an 80s tune. It's a 80s banger.
Figured.
Mhm.
Figured.
So we see.
Hey,
So
listen.
thank you. So
Damn it, Barry, stop it!
it's been 3 months
Behave yourself.
since the last episode where they had to basically destroy the office by blowing it up, and they had to separate because their covers got blown because Sophie betrayed them. So that's the sort of setup for this episode. So Sterling, of course, makes a crack about how it didn't hurt that he found the Davids. And we see that Sophie is cased in the museum. She's taking photos, and acting like she's on the phone with her husband. Yeah, she's acting like she's on the phone with her husband, and talking about I'll be home at 6. I'll feed them something when I get home. Yeah, that kind of thing.
Oops. I didn't mean to send that from you. My bad. Somehow I was able to send that Asmus movie to them. Nico, that was just sending out the Men Without Hats safety dance video for those that aren't in the know watching this. But now it looks very official.
Alright. So, yeah. And we also see that the museum is installing a Two Davids exhibit. And we also see that Parker is taking measurements using a laser pointer.
Lasers.
laser. And she's taking notes, also casing the place.
I'm sorry, I love lasers. Lasers are
I
I
know
forgot
you
to
do.
install my laser. I actually downloaded one.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not kidding. I forgot to install it though.
Mm.
So you're saved.
So
for now.
Oh shit. My bad. There.
So
My bad.
So we go back to this meeting that's going on. Sterling proposes a new security plan where they basically ensure and secure the art using their tech and their people.
Like, that won't go wrong.
But the thing to take really note of is that Blackpool's wing at the museum is going to be like the showcase for this new security plan. And the other important thing to note is that all of the paintings that are going to be there and all the artwork is either going to be owned by him or a client of IYS. Yeah, that's something to take note of. So we also see that Elliot is casing the place as well, except he's dressed as a security guard, and he's taking notes on the guard rotations. And Hardison is on the other side of the second floor, because there's like multiple floors to this museum. Sophie is on the ground floor. Parker's on the second level. I think Hardison and Elliot might be on the third, actually.
Yep, they are on the third floor.
Yeah, Hardison and Elliot are on the third floor of this museum. So just to establish geography, that's where everyone is.
Hmm.
And Hardison is on the third floor, on the other side of where Elliot just was, and he's gone into an electric room. He's dressed as an electrician. Hey, geography is important in a heist.
Hey,
Film in a heist.
I have a geography minor from college, so I understand the importance of geography.
You do? I didn't know you
Yeah,
had
I have a minor in geography. Plus,
didn't know
I got invited to the state B back when I was in like 7th grade for New Hampshire.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Top 100 in the state.
Not bad.
I know maps.
Lex, what are you doing?
I almost fell off my bed.
Doing what?
You're just thrashing over there. That's you.
I was looking at like, your corner, then I just looked down at Alex's, and she's like laying down. I was like, what?
I was getting my fidget that was on the floor.
I like how you just were like totally disheveled. I just fell off my bed. Like.
So
I need to get a haircut. But I can look disheveled too, Alex.
oh, you ain't seen me disheveled. I wear a bandana one day. So yeah. And also, this whole thing I think was filmed in the second floor of the airport, because they filmed at like an airport, and this is like part of the airport. So yeah. So then back on the museum floor, we see. Sorry, I skipped ahead. So Blackpool. Sorry, I jumped ahead a bit. So Blackpool and Sterling go into Sterling's new office, which has a bar and sink, and that's when Nate reveals himself turning around in the chair like a fucking supervillain. You know, with the glass of fancy alcohol,
Mm.
Yep.
being his cocky bastard self.
Of course.
And this is actually the room that's on the second floor of the airport. I skipped ahead. And then on the museum floor, we see Sophie nearly running into Maggie.
Uh-oh.
Which is a problem, obviously, because Maggie would remember Sophie as Portia. So back at the office, Sterling basically threatens to put Nate through a window.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's like, I
Why
think
so
you'd fit through
violent?
that window. I think you'd fit through that window if you were traveling fast enough.
The fact that he's so freaking calm about
Yeah,
it
because he like takes a
scares
second
the hell out of me.
Because then Blackpool has to stop him. and is like, last time you were here, you were trying to sell me something. Eddie mentions, like, his name Portia. No, Sophie. That's right. Taunting
Oh.
that, like, he.
Yeah. And when he did that, he touched a nerve, and I really wanted to punch him in his smug face.
Honestly, same.
Yeah. And then in a real big brain move by Nate,
Yep.
he says he got out of sales and now he's now into theft, and he is planning on robbing the Two Davids Gallery on the opening day. So keep in mind, Perry, this man is like the mastermind. Okay, he chased all the other thieves. Like, he is supposed to be like genius, but yet his drunk ass is literally saying, I'm gonna rob the Two Davids Gallery on opening day. Like, what the hell, Nathan?
Oh, man. How more stupid can you get?
Alex, your mic's going funky.
Ooh, oh, I think Alex is totally. We've lost her there.
I know it wasn't.
My
I
internet.
know it was intentional, but that doesn't mean it wasn't stupid. It was still stupid.
We have a half an
Yeah.
Alex now. We now have
Yeah,
leaning
well,
for
my,
the leaning tower of Alex.
my internet's kind of acting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we see Hardison. Continuing on, so we see Hardison in the electrical room, and he's doing this thing, attaching clips to wires. And then back at the office, Blackpool decides he isn't going to call the cops and says that Nathan's sick, and he blames him for the death of his son.
Ooh, that's some fighting words.
This is where Nate kind of begins to unravel and letting things get personal, because he's like, you turned down the insurance claim for the treatment that would have saved him. For context, Nate actually used to work for IYS. His son got sick. He went to his boss, Ian Blackpool, to pay for the treatment. Blackpool refused, leading to his son's death, which is where his marriage and his life basically fell apart. And he became an alcoholic, too, because of it. So, yeah. So, and then Blackpool says that there's a policy to say no to all claims unless they're fully investigated. Or, of course, Nate is like, no, fully stalled. Like, there's the difference, I guess. But Blackpool says he doesn't let personal feelings affect policy. But Nate snaps back, saying it was Blackpool's policy, and IYS never automatically turned down claims until he came along. So keep in mind those words that, like, Blackpool is saying, because they do come back at the end. So keep in mind.
Checking the show, huh, there, Alex?
Yep.
I thought earlier when I said, "Oh, my bad," at something. No, I realized actually my board was routed fine, so nobody heard it.
Okay.
So, but I'm just saying. So, the good times.
So this basically implies, though, that like Nate's been at the company longer than Blackpool has, and maybe at one point they were actually helping, but when Blackpool came along, everything basically went to shit, which makes it kind of worse that Blackpool denied the claim that would have saved Nate's life. But there's also this look from Sterling that, to me at least, kind of says that like Sterling knows exactly what Nate's talking about.
Yeah. Definitely. It's kind of like, I know what you're putting down. It's like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me read your brain.
Yeah.
Kind of look.
Well, yeah, because
It's like he's profiling him. And it's
well, that's the
scary.
thing. with Nate and Sterling, it's like it's kind of like Sherlock
Yeah.
and Moriarty a bit between the relationship between the two of them. And I say that because it's like they're the only other person who could figure out the other one. Like they're because they both know each other so well that they're the only two people who can really. Yeah. And there's also like two chess grandmasters too. But yeah. So continuing on, so Blackwell tells Nate he has a responsibility to shareholders. Nate then starts getting loud, saying people lost their homes and children died. And Blackpool, straight tone, straight, stone faced, says no exceptions.
Yeah.
So he's an ass.
I just want to punch him in the face, like, repeatedly.
Yes. So
Oh, that was a lot to say, Alex.
thanks, Barry. So we go back to the museum now, and Parker points a little laser at one of the paintings. But Sophie sees the dots. So she looks to see like where the dots come from. And then she sees Parker. Of course, Parker just kind of stands straight her like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Get out. You're going to mess me up. And then Hardison comes out into the hallway and sees Elliot. Like he's walking with his head down, writing his book. He looks up, goes back down, and then looks back up again, and is like, he does a double take and sees Hardison, and Hardison sees him. He's like, "What are you doing here?" And Hardison just has his arm out like this, like, "What the hell?" And then, Lex, what does Elliot say?
Damn it, Hardison.
That's awesome. You got a cup for that.
I also got one too, but it's in my staircase.
Oh, nice.
No.
It's in the staircase.
Yeah, I have a loft bed, so instead of ladder, I have staircase. It's really cool.
Okay, sounds cool, especially if it can fit a coffee mug.
There's drawers.
Drawers? You have drawers in the staircase? Actually, that is really cool. You actually meant the coffee cups in the staircase. That's actually, I've never thought that was,
that's
that is
awesome.
cool.
I don't trust my own family with my
Yeah,
own
I
mugs. So
purposefully saved this
any kind of
mug for
mug
this
that's
moment.
mine that I got for Christmas is in my room because I don't trust them.
Yeah, or in the staircase, I guess.
Nico, for another, like,
That's
related
cool.
gift for me, get me a damn it Hardison mug, please.
I would get you it if I wasn't broke.
That's
I
why I'm
could probably-
asking my boyfriend.
Oh, I see. These are not so subtle hints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nico?
Nico, get Alex a damn mug. Maybe. Yeah.
Rude.
See, girls don't want flowers and chocolates.
Okay,
They
to
want
be
mugs.
fair, he gave
And
me
Hardison
a really cool like stabby thing.
A pocket knife
Oh, okay.
that spins.
Yes.
You playing with? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Lex.
I am fucking Oklahoma, okay? Just deal with it.
Yeah. That's not a
Yoko
good-
Homo.
Okay. I mean,
Did you just say Yoko Homo?
And then
Okay.
I mean, I
That
kind
was-
of did a fucking Oklahoma earlier. I think it was today. Was it today or yesterday?
yesterday.
It was yesterday. I had to unlock the door for the restaurant. So, because I had a heavy tub of sauce on like the stool I would normally use, and I didn't have like a box or anything I can use, I stepped on the bottom lock to reach the top lock and use the broken lock that was like a deadbolt to like hoist
I
myself
can see where
up,
this is going. Oh,
pulled down the lock, got down, but when I went down, my hip popped.
Ooh. Ooh.
I am
Sorry,
judging you.
I need to stop crossing my legs when I sit in this damn chair because
Pain.
now it's like locked.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Carrying on. So yeah, Elliot does yell, "Damn it, Hardison!" Of course, Elliot Hardison's like, "This is my spot. You go."
Yep.
And Elliot's like shushing him,
He-
because
It's
like
very.
he's drawing attention
funny.
to himself.
I know. It's very cute when they get like sibling rivalry, and then when
Yeah,
Elliot
yeah.
gets grumpy, he gets cute.
It's true, he
Yeah.
does.
Then we go, yeah, he is cute when he's grumpy. So we go back to the office, and Nate's back in the chair, and he's basically given Blackpool a one-time only offer. Basically, he resigns as CEO and donates all his assets to charity. He won't rob the museum. Of course, Blackpool's like, "Fuck you. I'm not going to do that."
He's like, oh hell no,
And
I ain't
him
doing
and
that.
Sterling leaves. But what's funny is when Nate gets up and leaves, like, "Yeah, I have some errands to run, like rope, masks, knockout gas." And is like dead staring at Sterling, takes a sip of the alcohol, and is like, "Be seeing you, Sterling,"
Which is
and hands him
creepy.
this glass. What's important about this glass is this is the glass that is shared between Sterling and Nate. So basically, it's kind of like whoever has the glass is whose move it is, essentially.
Yeah.
So Nate took the
Talking
glass.
stick.
Yeah.
Concept,
Basically,
yeah.
yeah.
But now Nate's basically saying, "Your move." So, yeah, that's the important thing with the glass. So, back on Hardison and Elliot. Elliot's trying to tell Hardison he's got trouble coming because there's like 2 or 3 goons coming behind
Uh-oh.
him. And Mr. Hardison's like, he like drops his hat and is starting to like leave. And Elliot comes over because, he's like, because once again, he's got to go save Hardison's ass.
He's like, damn it, not again.
Yeah. But what's funny is, as he's going over to save Hardison, Parker sees Elliot. And of course, they're both like, "What? Like, what? Like, what is happening right now?" And then Maggie goes over to Sophie, thinking like she recognizes her. And so Sophie's like, "Okay, I'm leaving. Like, time to go. Jig is up. Time to go."
Yep.
So Elliot like puts his badge on and is like, "Here we go again. Gotta save Hardison's ass again." Like Hardison ditches the hat and is like whispering to Elliot, like, "Help me. Elliot, help me." Because Elliot keeps doing like, "I got you. I got you."
It's like, I've got this.
Then Elliot just fucking flips Hardison on his back. Meanwhile, Parker's just staring like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Mm-hmm.
And then Maggie tries like getting Sophie's attention, but Sophie says like, "No habla inglés." I think it's what she says. Like, no siento, no habla inglés. Basically, like, "I'm sorry, I don't speak English." But then Maggie's like, "Oh, pardon," and then sticks Spanish. What's funny is as Sophie's leaving, she's like, "Of course he speaks Spanish." Because Maggie is perfect,
Yep.
but has shitty taste in men. Sorry, Maggie.
That was the angel effect. I don't know if it worked with. I was trying to be like the perfect. Anyway, whatever.
Well,
Angel. I was trying angel perfection.
yeah.
Whatever.
I
It
get
didn't
the
really
idea,
land.
because
Most of them land.
was married to Nate. But Maggie's also like perfect and can do no wrong.
Sweet.
And
Little
is actually
baby.
good.
I love Maggie. She's awesome.
Which is funny for Sophie because she's got the hots for Nate, but Nate's still obsessed over his ex-wife. But Sophie can't even be mad at Maggie because even she likes Maggie.
Exactly.
Like, you can't help but like Maggie. Yeah, so yeah, Sophie dips. So Elliot cuffs Hardison, tells the guards, like, I think I saw someone in the same clothes going like that away. And then Elliot all but shoves Hardison in the elevator, like, move it. Harlison's like, I'm gonna kick your butt.
It's like-
and then Elliot
And
shoves
Elliot
him to
just
this-
like
shoves him to the side of the
Really?
elevator, like, stand over there.
yeah.
And Elliot's like, Harrison's like, again, like, I'm gonna kick your butt.
And the look on his face is like Elliot's face is like, I'd like to see you try.
Quite literally.
Mm.
Yep. I would love to see that fight between the two of them.
I'd pay to
Just
see it.
because I would just love
Yeah.
to see Hardison get his butt kicked by Elliot.
Okay, but would it be that? Or would it be. Sorry, brain's going dirty. I'm sorry.
That's not the same damn thing.
Or would it be like fight training montage turn like makeout sesh?
Mm,
A
Like-
bit of both.
I'd pay to see that. Sorry, that one drops it. That one
Harry,
drops
don't question me.
That one drops it. Give me all my money.
Yeah, don't question this.
I'll give you all my
Just
money.
go with it. Just don't question this. Just roll with it.
I am.
Good.
Hip hip
Okay, good.
hooray!
Yeah, so
That's you, Kaylee, and all you girls.
Hip hip hooray!
yeah, so
Maybe make one that says mega gay.
What?
I swore I just heard make it gay.
I said mega gay, but
Mega gay.
We could make a mega gay one.
Ooh,
I don't know.
we're
I'm
Perry?
like,
we're gonna have to do like a like some like sexual tension something for that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a good sexual tension one, is
No.
what I've realized. I also don't have a lot of good
Neither.
fighting ones. I have the tackle left over from my football show. I used that earlier. But, like, that's for the fighting. That's the best I got there. But sexual tension, I got.
No.
And that really is about it. As far as, like, that sitcom, the two couple kiss or something, you know. And you get that. But, like, I mean, I kind of like Navi.
Listen.
So, I mean, she's kind of a sexy fairy, so.
Right.
You know, you got that, but past that, I mean,
Whatever.
there's not a whole lot of sex on this board. I mean, we got after the
No,
sex.
no.
It's kind of, but it's not really sexual tension at that point.
No.
That's just interrupted
The rea-
sleep
Yeah,
patterns.
the reason why I brought it up is because like there's another episode called The Rundown Job.
Mm-hmm.
I like Kay's face.
there-
What happens in the run job?
The most polyamorous, not
Mhm.
straight shit you have ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff on the internet.
Look, I'm talking like Parker's doing backbends over the laser grid, and Hardison's looking at her,
And Elliot is just like,
and Elliot's also
Yeah,
looking,
Elliot's
and he
like-
fist bumps They
Yeah.
fist bump. All both looking at Parker.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Hmm.
there's some like
And then Elliot grabs the back of Hardison's neck to like get him to focus when he's spiraling. And also there's a very sexy bomb defusal scene
Mhm.
involving Parker climbing on top of Hardison with Elliot holding them both together. Or holding them both steady. So
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I see your boyfriend
That, I
just
was
left
like-
watching the show, Alex, at this point.
Yeah. He's gone. He's gone.
look,
Can't even say goodbye to
he-
him. How dare he?
if he is going to be your boyfriend, he's got to put up with my shit as well.
Oh,
Which
I've
inadvertently
told him
becomes
about-
Alex's
I've
shit.
I've told him about your shit. I was like, we're a package deal now. And he's like, oh, bring it on. I was like, oh, you want to try to deal with my 20 pounds
Now
of
I
crazy
gotta
and 5
try
pound bag
harder.
best friend?
Now I'm going to have to try harder. All right, back
That's
to
what
the
she said.
episode.
Hmm. I feel like we needed to something that was said.
Oh, shit. Okay, back to the episode.
Damn.
So, Parker,
Hey, listen.
thank you. So, Parker all but drops down, and like Parker drops down in front of Sophie. She's like, what? Parker's like, talk now, run later. Or run later. Run now, talk later. So they run out of the museum. And they are joined by Parker and Hardison and Elliot because
Hardin the
Parker and
train.
Sophie go like one way, but then like they do the classic they like gotta switch directions because the goons are coming from the other side. But Sophie does take off her heels to run, which I do appreciate because it's easier to
Of course.
run barefoot than in heels.
Yes,
Mhm.
true.
But what's funny is Sophie sees Harrison and Elliot running out of the museum as well. And it's like, what?
I was like, what are you guys doing here? What is going on?
And Hardison's still handcuffed. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey?
no.
I'm thinking it, but I ain't saying it. No.
I know what you think.
I guess I do have some sexual tension ones.
that made it work.
I'm gonna go read this book is gay now. See ya.
Perry, you're gonna get me banned off of social media.
Yep.
I'm gonna go write gay fanfic now. See ya. I need that now.
No comment. Yeah, and also Nate pulls up. So as they're all running, Nate pulls up in the getaway car, and they all get in. And because we all know nothing good starts in a getaway car.
Child. What am I gonna do with you?
Look, it's fitting.
True.
Though I
But-
will not watch. the
But I love
music
how he
video,
just skids to a stop in front of us, like, come on, get in! We're leaving!
And Sophie taking off her heels was all Gina because she forgot to take off her heels before the scene. You know what I imagine is like they
I love
started
that.
at like the place and she just got so used to wearing the heels that like she didn't like register they were even on until she started running. She was like, oh shit, the heels are still on, so I'll just take them off and go.
That's like some like legit like girl shit right there. Like I would take my
That
heels off
is.
and run. In fact, I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
During my junior prom, I took my heels off and I ran after my best friend. It was also my prom date.
Yeah. Unlike freaking Jurassic World that has the whole running sequence in heels.
Honestly, I've never had to run
Totally
in heels. Maybe,
unrealistic.
I mean, I probably have. I'd have to look back deeply, but I remember distinctly probably running in heels at one point. Surprisingly, not bad.
Who the hell is watching our podcast in the damn shower?
Yeah, well,
What the hell?
I mean, it's not gonna be that anonymous when I just say it's the person that I was streaming with doing Rocket League last night on the Can White
Oh.
Bread channel, and then they sent to me because I recommended your show because you were commenting on our cast yesterday, and I recommended the show there, and that, so
I
that
helped out with
person.
some technical issues.
Yeah, you did because we were. That was a simple muting of audio issue. Thank you, Kaylee. And I sent that over anyway. So apparently today she's watching it in the shower, and I'm like, oh, that's wonderful.
Well, I mean, I do that, so I can't even.
you,
pick.
Weird.
you watch yourself in the shower.
Moving
Yay!
on.
Why did the TikTok audio of Dirty Mind pop into my head?
I keep thinking that somebody is gonna like take a scene from one of these and just put the dirty mind,
Yes, somebody needs to do that.
somebody do that with
Please.
better editing skills than I do.
Did not need that right now. Like immediately after this, I'm working on an edit that's like full of fluff and like deep stuff, and at the same time, I'm like, man, I need to write more theme shit.
Do you do filmmaking?
I try to. I do have a YouTube. I'm trying to get up and running.
I know you
but
do.
I
Okay.
mostly do TikTok. My TikTok is pretty popular.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's actually
Well-
how we found each other. Would be a TikTok.
We all found each other on TikTok. We're all friends.
Well, if you're interested in media creation as a whole, I mean, NAFCO, it's Northern Appalachian Film Collective, but we also have any kind of really any media artists on there, and people might shun TikTokers. Well, creative creators are a form of art. And so yeah, so go over. You ought to join our even there and check that out though. But also join our group. Kaylee's in there as well. I think Alex is as well. And yeah, we were talking about this show on there actually. The majority of this afternoon. That's what it was about. Actually, was this episode. So Katie, you ought to check that out because yeah, this show literally is a part of that as well. So part of that community. So
Yeah.
just letting you know. But since you are also a creative and a creator.
Yeah, I mean, it honestly never started that way. I was mostly just doing it for like the stuff that I was into, like
Yeah.
which at the time was American Girl.
Same.
but- And then it just grew, and then I kind of blame my brother for this because he just took it off, and then his channel took off, and then I'm like, all right. I also like making content, took off with me, and next thing you
Yeah.
know, one edit has 3.8 thousand views on it.
Gee.
Awesome.
So
Glad to hear it.
Yeah,
Glad to hear it.
I started just because I'd have all these random ideas and I needed to get them out, which is how I
I
started
see that.
playing.
Like, honestly, me, I have
Yeah.
so many things that my channel could turn into because I do. My channel is like almost like my TikTok. It's multi-topic, multi-fandom. Like it literally, I can talk about anything. I can literally jump from writing to bullet journaling in like a snap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good to be a variety creator or even a variety streamer. That's where I look at myself. Like I'm actually going to go here shortly here and that's partially because I've scheduled to do some live streaming on my own channel as well to here this evening. But but so my point is though is to have variety. Like here I am tonight where I'm on this show, also doing game streaming, also doing sports streaming, and so throughout the week there's a variety going on here. People that lock in on one topic for permanently just one topic year round. That gets old, and it gets old on the creator. I mean, that's fine if you're working for ESPN and they're paying you as a full-time income. But if you're at home making the stuff in your home, why don't just have variety in there? I mean, there's 7 days in the week. Why does all 7 have to be about one thing?
No, that's
Balance,
why I have.
Zen.
Five
Yeah, I mean, we
different
bounce from
unfinished bits.
show to show.
True.
We do.
Yeah. So even you guys, and that's a good thing that you have the show labeled in such a way. It's Films and Fandoms with Kaylee, not Leverage with Kaylee. You see?
Mhm.
Yep.
If it was just Leverage, that would be insane.
Yeah.
But
I
now,
hear ya.
like, we
Yeah,
got
we
to talk
wouldn't-
about Almost
but
Paradise.
we-
I got to do Moon Knight.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
wouldn't
the
have
last
gotten
episode
where
I
we
was.
are now.
Yeah, the last episode I was on was Almost Paradise. I remember that. But with that said, though, I am going to be taking off. Thank you all for watching, and I'll drop that link here in
I wasn't
the.
expecting you to stay that long.
I wasn't either, but I kept having fun. So I got
that's
people
the
are
point.
bothering me now to go. So I'm playing my rap music, but I'm also going to send this over into the chat here real quick. That's where you can check the chat. You can check that's my my gaming stream as well as my Twitch stream.
Canned white bread.
Yes, exactly. Yep, and twitch.tv/CanWhiteBear. Pretty simple stuff there. So please check me out. I'm going to be on later tonight, probably doing maybe some Call of Duty, it sounds like is what's going to happen. I know early, but that's a variety stream as well. I was doing Portal, which is sort of like Star Trek, but collaborative with actually some people out of Mom Media Works, as well as, and the Northern Appalachian Film Collective, as well as we also did Sons of the Forest earlier this week. So there's a lot of variety going on here on that, and then I had a blast coming on here, and Alex, happy birthday! Very, enjoy your. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Enjoy the rest of your birthday cast, Alex.
I will.
All right, and nice meeting you, Kaylee. Katie. Sorry. We've too many Ks. That's what I'm gonna blame it on, and I'm sticking to it. Peace.
Peace.